In today's video, we are going to find an answer to the question, should you leave your laptop plugged in all the time? Is it better to keep your laptop plugged in or use it on battery power? So first of all, I would like to say that the answer isn't entirely straightforward. We have to go through some of the facts. So let's check those facts. Before getting into deep, I would like you to know your laptop battery. There are two main types of battery used in laptops, the lithium ion and lithium polymer. Although they are different technologies, they function in broadly the same way, generating power through the movement of electrons. This constant flow is also needed to help keep the battery healthy. Now coming to some of the statements, for both types of batteries, the following statements are true. You might have heard these statements from the long time, that the one is a battery cannot be overcharged, and the second one is fully discharging a battery will damage it. So let's check that. First one, a battery cannot be overcharged. There is no danger of overcharging a battery if you leave it plugged in all the time, even 24/7. As soon as it hits 100%, it will cease charging and won't start again until the voltage falls below a certain level. So the first statement is bypassed. Now moving to the second statement, that is fully discharging a battery will damage it. That is also not true to a certain point. Allowing the battery to become completely empty for an extended period can put it into a deep discharge state. This can be fatal. You might never be able to charge it again, and you will have to jumpstart your laptop battery to use it again. So based on these two statement checks, we should not conclude that you should leave your laptop plugged in all the time. So let's go and check what all are the things that will damage lithium batteries. The truth about lithium based batteries is that they are inherently unstable. They begin to lose capacity from the moment they are produced, and numerous factors hasten their decline. This includes the facts like charge discharge cycles, voltage level, the temperature of the battery. Every battery have finite numbers of time it can be charged and discharged. After that particular time period, the battery loses its capacity and will damage it. The second one is voltage level. The higher the charge level, the shorter the battery life. That is the point. And the third one is high temperature. This can cause irreparable damages. So here in the screen you can see the charge or voltage levels. You can just go through that, the charge and levels of lithium ion batteries. Also right now you are seeing the temperature, that the heat level of the considerable heat level of the batteries. This chart will help you with that. So after seeing this chart, the evidence seems clear. Keeping the battery permanently charged at 100% will slowly shorten its life. Keeping it at 100% and exposing it to higher temperatures will shorten it much quicker. Now coming to the question, should you remove the battery? If the heat is such a danger, it begs another question, should you remove the battery altogether when using your laptop on AC power? Obviously, it isn't possible on the growing numbers of laptops that support sealed batteries. But some of the manufacturers support the replaceable batteries. For example, Acer for instance says you don't have to remove the battery on AC power, but should remove it if you aren't going to use it for several days. But if you do choose to remove the battery, ensure that you store it properly. This usually means being charged between 40% and 80% and keep at room temperature. So the last question, should you keep your laptop battery plugged in all the time? The answer is no. Leaving your laptop plugged in ruins the battery. We have seen that Acer recommends removing the battery when you aren't using it, but as he says, you should drain the battery to at least 50% every 2 weeks. But Dell says there is no problem leaving the laptop plugged in all the time. Leaving your laptop plugged in will not cause short-term damage, but if you only ever use it on AC power, you will almost certainly find that after a year, the battery's capacity has been significantly reduced. Similarly, if you only ever use it on battery power, you will get through the battery's discharge cycles quicker. So the best solution is something of a compromise between the two. Use it on battery powers for some days and keep it plugged in on other days. But in either cases, you want to make sure that it doesn't get too hot. So I hope now you understand how you can manage the battery life of your laptop using the mix-up of both these solutions. So thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.